Hey, just wanted to check in. Did Jessica get in touch with you? What? Yeah, did Jessica get in touch with you? What to do, right? Somebody tells you something you don't understand. Maybe they use a word you don't know. You ask what? They repeat it. You still don't understand it. And you kind of smile and hope it was not a question. What? Let me show you some phrases and strategies you can use to revert the situation in your favor and ask targeted questions to get the information that you need from the person that's talking to you, so the conversation can continue and can flow more naturally. Let's start by understanding why the situation is so tricky for you and for the person who's talking to you. The main reason is because you're asking what, right? This is a great phrase if you really didn't hear. For example, if you're doing something else, somebody comes, they talk to you, they say something, and you were thinking of something else because you were doing something else. So you turn around and you say, what? Sorry? Excuse me? Pardon me? What's that again? All of these are great if you didn't hear what the person said. Now, as a non-native speaker, sometimes the problem is that you didn't understand a word, right? Or you didn't understand the meaning. It's not that you didn't listen, that you didn't hear. It's more, I need help with this in particular. I need the meaning of this word. I don't know it, right? This can happen. And in this case, what you want to do is show the person you're talking to what you understood and tell them what you need help with, right? So you can repeat, okay, I understood this and I need help with this. Let me show you exactly how to do this in the 3 situations where this might be the case. Let's get started with situation number 1. A very common situation is that somebody's using a word, they're using an expression, that's using a phrasal verb that you don't know. It can happen, we can't know everything, right? So what you want to do is isolate that word and tell them, hey, this word I didn't understand, or this word I don't know. Do you know any other word? Or can you tell me what it means? Or what do you mean with this word? Isolate the word that you need the expression for. So sometimes you can repeat it, you heard something, you kind of repeat it. Okay, what is that? Or you can just ask, hey, you're using a word I don't know. Can you explain that? Can you explain what you mean? And then you invite the person in the conversation, right? So you explain what you need and the person can help you. And they're happy to help you. People want to have conversations and they're super open to explaining if you're clear on what you need. Situation number 2, what they might be saying is the name of a city, the name of a country, a website, an app, a program you don't know. So these are proper names, a name of somebody, right? A person. If you don't know these names, if you don't know the name of the country, the name of the city, or the name of the website, just ask them to write it down. If it's on a Zoom meeting, you can say, can you send me that on the chat? Can you write that down on the chat? And when you look at it, sometimes you're like, oh, yeah, I know that city. It's just the pronunciation that I didn't get. So just ask, can you write that down on the chat? This helps a lot. In the 3rd case, you would understand some words, but you don't understand the entire meaning of the message. For example, if it's a question, you are not really understanding, okay, what is it that you want to know? I understand you're talking about Jessica. I understood email, but what do you need to know? And this is something that you can communicate. If you communicate it clearly, the person can rephrase the question, right? And it shows that you're interested. It shows that you're listening. It's just you missed something, right? So you can say, okay, I understood you're asking about Jessica and the email. What is it that you need to know? Or what is it that you're asking for? And the person can say, well, I wanted to know if you sent it. If you sent the email. I wanted to know if she sent the email already, right? And so if you ask exactly what you need to know, the person can help you. And believe me, people do want to help. It's just sometimes they don't know how. So the best thing you can do is help them help you. My last piece of advice is not really only for English. It's for effective communication at work, with friends. It's basically when somebody is explaining something that is long, that is maybe a bit confusing, right? Somebody's trying to get to a point. After they finish talking, you can repeat what they said in your own words, summarized, and you can ask them if this is what you meant. For example, do you mean that? And you repeat it, but very short, right? It can be a sentence. Or you can say, you said that to do. Is that right? Is that what you meant? Did I get that right? And then the other person can say, yeah. Or can say yes, but, and they can change a little bit what you said, but it's great for communication because it means, okay, now we're both on the same page and we can continue this conversation on the basis of understanding, right? So great practice, totally encouraged to do it at work, private life, everywhere. It's great communication. That was it on my side. Cheers. Take care.